Hello and welcome to another update video to Bitcoin or on Bitcoin. Yeah, it was a quiet day for Bitcoin. We haven't seen really too much action. The price formed, I have to say, the price formed another local high today. And in fact, the price reached the 38.2 retracement at $92,734, which is actually the first ideal target and resistance for the wave 4 bounce that we have been tracking here together over the last week. I'm not going to talk about, too much about, what happened here. If you followed the video every single day or the video updates, or if you're on Discord, then you know all of that. What I'd like to do, first of all, I'd like to talk about the trend channel that I haven't put onto the chart yet, but we will do that now together. So let's see if we can identify here the trend lines, because I think they are quite relevant. I want to highlight him here in light blue. And you see that we have a very well-defined channel, actually. Very, very well-defined channel. At some point, these break, however. But we see a lot of these channels across the sector at the moment. And we're moving in a moderate uptrend. But there is quite a lot of overlap in these structures. So I treat this as a corrective bounce. Now, the main question is, do we get another high, or are we already in a deeper pullback? My preference would be one more high at least. So quick reminder, the idea was over the last week to move higher in a corrective bounce. I gotta say, this played out nicely, okay? The thing is, let's say if you traded this, my view is the easy part is now done. And the easy part is done because the price reached the first ideal target. So we reached this 38.2 retracement, which is usually a first ideal target for a wave 4, if we see a wave 4 bounce. And if you followed the update earlier today where I covered the daily chart, and yesterday and the last few days, then you know that this is seen as a wave 4 bounce. Now, the context suggests it's a wave 4, but the main question here on the micro chart is, okay, is this going to be all of the wave 4? Or is this only going to be the A wave of an even larger wave 4, A wave, B wave, C wave? We don't know that yet. In the very short term, as long as we're holding $88,690, there's a micro support zone here, yeah, 88,690 to 90,338. I would actually like to see one more high in wave 4 or wave A. But if we break below this upper micro support, it suggests that a top of sorts is already in. In that case, then we might start already the B wave, or maybe even directly another low. But I think first of all, I would pay attention to the lower support region. I call it upper micro support, and then the main support region, which is between 83,146 and 86,627. Because this would be relevant for a B wave pullback, okay? So that's what I'm tracking. And today, I mean, we've seen the move up. That was kind of the journey, like the let's say the high probability element of the rally, of the bounce. This is also where we had previous swing highs and so on. But yeah, the 38.2 retracement, as always, did a phenomenal job in a wave 4. It is what it is. Okay, so I treat this as an ABC structure, and the C wave started here on the 24th of November. A C wave should be a 5-wave move. I can only identify waves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we might see the wave 4 develop maybe over the weekend, Saturday, and maybe on Sunday we start the move up. That would be ideal, to be honest. Then we've got 3 waves in wave A, 3 waves in B, and then an extended 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in C. Okay, and the subwaves are A, B, C structures. So there should also be an A, B, C, and 5. So microstructures, it will be a bumpy ride. A break below the channel might be a first sign of weakness, but to really indicate a more substantial top is in, it would require a break below the golden ratio level here, $88,690. Quick educational moment, a 4th wave in such a diagonal pattern should ideally not break below the 61.8 retracement. It can do it would still be valid. And very often we do get overlaps between waves 1 and 4 in diagonals. However, that would be weaker than a wave 4 should normally be. Therefore, then probabilities increase that a top is already in. That should give you my perspective, as well as the relevant levels. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you're interested in additional updates, then feel free to check out our Black Friday week offer. The Black Friday week gives you 20% discount on our annual memberships. Specifically, the gold membership and silver might be interesting, but the gold membership gives you access to additional short-term updates, some bonus updates on gold, silver, some stock updates, but a lot of crypto updates, plus trading view live chart access, plus access to our member live streams. And you can also participate, obviously. I mean, there's something I've planned now, right? I've communicated that already. That's a big thing, the biggest educational project I've ever done. We're starting an Elliott Wave masterclass book project, basically, which I'll talk more about in tomorrow's live session, which is already scheduled. You'll find it on the live chart. But the idea is, I'm writing a book, and a lot of the process will be documented during these live sessions. So it's a space for learning. You can ask questions about Elliott Wave. I go through the chapters of the book and everything. We build it together. But the thing is, as a member on Discord, if you're on our Discord server as a silver or gold member, you'll get the ebooks. Yeah, you'll get the chapter ebooks along the journey. This will happen into 2026. So it would be the ideal time to make use of this offer, the Black Friday offer. I'll put the link in the comment section. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.